Guys, don't take this loss badly. Alright? Things happen, losses happen, upsets happen. That's the entire point of this fucking game. Things are gonna happen that are not gonna be necessarily cut and dry when you think of, oh, we're gonna win because we have a better team. Things happen, right? We do have a better team than them. In almost every single way, we have a better team. But that didn't stop them from outplaying us. I want to have a very important conversation with you before I start all of this because of the fact that I like to feed confidence in you guys a lot. I want all of you to perform very well because I feel as if you have confidence under you, you do a lot better. I'm realizing that I misdirected that by trying to make confidence come from the belittlement of the other team. Because then you guys felt overconfident and you guys let in some bad things. And that cost us the game. There's going to be some things that we're going to work on. I want all of you to learn how to do a curve shot. Everyone that at least is going to be scoring goals that consistently needs to learn how to do that. Because if you learned how to do that, if you know how to do that, because I know that at least 3 of you do. All right, then you're going to score on this goalie. And I told you guys that. Now, one of the big things that I realized as time went on, and it became too late before I could really do anything about it. You guys weren't passing as much. They were doubling a lot. If you passed to your open man, there would have been chances. So we're going to look at this together. All right. Face off. Okay, gets up to Panthers. Yeah. Panthers, it's her daddy gut. Good pass. Panics, you need to stand a little bit more in the middle. You need to stand in the middle. You're standing at this weird angle. It's not necessarily bad, per se. But if you know where Panthers is going to pass, which he usually passes to this middle spot, you need to stand in the middle. You standing here is not going to help you. You need to stand in the middle. Alright, it gets the pass back. Good back check there, Panthers, for coming back after the pass. That's what you need to do. If you get the pass off, you go back to play defense to make sure that they don't score. Okay. I told you this before, like during this. So, when you're in this situation where they're trying to get through you, you either need to double hit it up to get past them, which you're trying to do. Or if you see that they're trying to play back like this, or trying to prevent you from doing it, you need to take it around net, or try to go for the pass. You try to go for this ankle breaker, and it didn't work much. Like the guy just, if he had a brain cell and he hit the puck, that would not have worked. You are really good at this game, Panthers. But the problem that you have is sometimes your decision making is not the best. You don't need to force things a certain way. You need to work about trying to build off of the fundamentals. If there's a guy pressuring you, you take it around net, or you try to look for the pass. That's just how it works. FTWZ, he's one of the better players on this team. I think that Panics can get it past her chicken on a one-on-one. Try and give Panics an opportunity. Don't try and force yourself into a 2-on-1, because then, after you beat the first guy, the second guy stopped you, and then he fucked up. He's an idiot. You get the puck, right? Try to go for the shot, and then 2 people are back-checking you, because they don't have another threat. They don't have another guy to worry about. They don't have a one-on-one. They don't have a guy to worry about, because if that was one-on-one, and Panks does this, and Panks gets past him, there's no way that they can back-check for that puck as much. They don't have pace. They don't have speed. Panks gets a free shot on that. If Panks knows how to curve shot that around the goalie, that's a goal. Now, those are all what-ifs, right? Just do the pass, and you're going to get those opportunities. Try to go for the slot pass. It's not bad. You just messed up with the second hit. Just practice those a little bit more. Panics, this is not bad per se, but look, this guy's just crit shading it normally. Don't walk like this. Try and run in front of him. Panthers, as soon as you see that this guy has the pace on you, right around here, you're not getting it. You're not getting it right about here. As soon as you see this, it's a little too late. But you need to run towards that center. You need to run towards that center to make sure that FTWZ does not get the pass. Now this guy doesn't do it. Panics, good back check. Good pressure. Here, it gets a little dicey because I would want Panthers to go up, but you can't really because the guys are so close to you with the puck. They're pressuring you. Like here, you just need to curve it around him or try to do something to get past him. Pushing it into the corner is not a bad idea. Try and get that puck position. Try to go for the slot pass. Just try and do something, but don't let up the defensive. Don't let up a defensive play for them. Don't give up puck possession. This is a good move, Panthers. Good. I like that. Okay, that was a horrible pen, and they just didn't call it, by the way. I don't know why they didn't call it. Good line change. Good paying in the corner, keeping it behind net. Yep. This is exactly what I was referring to, by the way. This is a good move, Barrett. This is what you do. If you're getting pressured by this guy, your teammate's open, try and look for the pass. Seeing as he's getting pressured, he goes for the slot. He goes for the big pass. You could have also taken that out, by the way. A little bit 2-on-1. Either situation, you got it, right? You don't force the pass though. If your teammate's not there, don't force the pass there. Communicate with them. Figure out if they're there or not. If they're not there, don't go for it. This works out. This isn't your fault. This is just good slot coverage. Good pass, by the way. Nice attempt. Nice way to keep it into the zone. Can get back. That's not bad. Barrett. Okay. You see. Here's the thing. Right. I know how I said P3s aren't the best to do this guy. Look where he's positioned. Look where you are. Right. I know it's hard for you to do this in a split second. You see this guy though, that's pressuring you on the side. You see the guy back checking you. You see the other guy about to curve in. Right. And if we unpause for a second, this guy doesn't go for the block as much as he just tries to go in front of you because he sees that you're curving in. If you P3 that, there's a chance there. You got to know how to read these plays a little bit better. This wasn't bad per se, but you need to keep going with it. That was kind of like a robbery. You need to work on the slot pass, Barrett. Good block. Nice attempt, but you need to be a little bit quicker with that. If you can't constantly hit the P3, work on just crit chaining it in. Crit chain it in and 5-hole if you can't hit the P3. Because looking at this scenario of where you are, this guy is not fully within. You can take it around him because he's farther back a little bit. You can take it around him. There's a situation where you're forcing things. This was bad. All right, this was bad. Barrett, I understand what you're trying to do. Big money man can save a shot head on most times. Right? When you do this, you're neglecting your pass responsibility. If you're going to block like this, you need to be more in center. You need to be blocking the far side, not the close side. Right? Because this is what happens. Black Lamau is going to be running up. Black Lamau is going to get this chance. He just luckily misses. Right? So don't do that. Always have defense first on your mind. It wasn't bad to try and do something there, but you need to make sure that the pass is never open. If the pass is open, there's a problem. Don't let those passes just get past you. You're gonna fucking regret it. This isn't a bad line change. Yep, just keeping it behind the net. Good. Yep, Panthers. Okay. Okay, you didn't have to do that pullback. Here. You see Chicken trying to do that? I understand what you're trying to do, but Chicken, you pulled it back too far. If you're gonna do that, you need to do the little Pezzy thing. You need to pull it back right here, P1 it immediately, so it's in the center there, and then you shoot far side. But you can't do that because then they're gonna have time to readjust and block because you're trying to do P3. This is not a bad pass. You need to put a little bit more on that, and Panthers need to get a little bit more to the side. But that's not bad. You just time crunch. Panthers staying with it. That's nice. Panex again. Okay, this isn't bad. The only issue is when he hits it up here, Panthers. You need to stay up with the other guy, and the reason why is because when he hits it up here, as soon as you see this, you need to go for that puck. I know that Panthers and other picks just cleared it up. You need to go for that because sure, Diddy gets that and he clears it into the center. He has a shot opportunity. Not only that, but let's say he fights with him on the boards here, right? If sure Duddy Gut can clear that puck into the center, and this guy can get onside in time, now that guy has a setup pass. But luckily that doesn't happen. Sure Duddy Gut passes it up. Good defense. Good. I like that. Okay. Nice try there, but again, remember, you gotta, when you see that there's this guy behind you, preferably pass, because look, right? I know it's not gonna be at the exact second that I want to be, because it's it's so much time that if I move it a millisecond, it's just gonna fucking act like I moved it 10 million minutes. Right? As soon as you get this position and you turn and you have that puck, you don't want to hit that up because FDW's is right there. If you pass that to center, Panthers has a breakaway. Always look for your open man. Especially when you see that FDWZ is trying to convert on you. This isn't bad. You see that guy trying to go there. You see how Sir Guy tries to converge. You can Red Heart P1 that to get through him, or you can try and curve it around him. Just don't hit it into him, because that's what he wants you to do. He wants you to hit it into him, and he's gonna get the puck now. And good block, by the way. Good shot attempt. Again, this goalie, look at how far out he is. Look at how far out he is. You get this shot. Look at where he is. I know there's two people back checking you. If you can get it around just a little bit, hell, if you even try to post abuse far side, you beat him to the net. You beat that guy to the net. You have the most stam here. You beat that guy to the net. You just get the goal. If the goalie's coming too far out, you either curve it around him if you have time, or you post abuse. That's all you had to do. And it was a nice shot attempt, but just keep that in mind. Nice. This is a robbery, by the way. We had 2 goals robbed of us. This is another robbery. Their goalie is decently good when he actually, is back in his net. He actually plays good, but he comes out so much. You guys could just easily capitalize on that. I know you can. Just you need to do it more. This isn't bad per se. Don't spam click. Panthers, you just tried to spam click there. You need to crit that. You need to work on crits and you need to work on timing. Also, you just hit it through your own team. Here, Panics. Don't stand so close. If you see that Panthers is here, he beat this guy. He has that puck. You don't need to clamp on your own teammate. Give him a little bit of breath. Cover towards the slot. Cover toward not right in front of the net or anything, but cover towards the center there. Or make sure that the pass doesn't get open or anything. Weird line change, but it works. This is long. Yep, Barrett was on there and before the guy went to the slot. Okay. It's a bad pen. It happens. Alright. I'm going to talk about this pen kill. Because there's something to learn from this. So, not bad per se. This guy just decided, oh, let's not pull it back. Hit it away there. I understand what you're trying to do. Don't do this, though, because if Black Lamel has a brain, he can beat you there. But he decides not to. So, you keep it back in your net area. You beat him with this weird-ass move. I don't know how the fuck this Mickey Mouse move worked, but it did. And then, what did you do again? You did the same thing that I told you not to do. I told you not to do this. This guy is coming out of his net so far. You can 5-hole this here, by the way. Or you can Red Heart P1, because you got the hit before you can even do it. If you Red Heart P1 through not actually, no, this is a goalie. Sorry, because it's a goalie, you can't. Alright? But if you fucking post abuse here, or you curve it around him, if you just go around the goalie through whatever means you want to do, you get a goal. That's what you do on these 1v1s when there's a goalie that's coming far out of his net. That's how you abuse him. That's all you gotta do. And that's what you try to do here. You try to go around him now. And you don't get it. And you finally run back. You are a little bit too far up for that. That's exactly why you don't want to be, because and Black Lamau gets this little pass, and Black Lamau gets this little shot. You need to. By the way, when you see that's happening, don't just like stand 15 feet away in front of them. You need to go and convert. You need to, as soon as you stop here, you need to press W at least. Like you don't want him to get the shot in the first place. If you have time to stop the guy, stop the guy. Don't just like don't let him get the shot on net. Doesn't go in, it hits the post. Alright. But you killed the penalty, good job. Now Bensky, staying with it. That's not bad. You're keeping pressure at least. You just didn't hit the puck, which you gotta get more comfortable with. Barrett is kind of a mishap there. Alright. Alright. Like, we gotta lock in with this, guys. Alright, nice hit up. Okay, this is good. What did I tell you guys earlier? This is good. Right? You see that this guy's winning. He has the puck, Panthers. This is a good decision. You back off, you let your teammate do it, you cover the pass. Nice. Even though you took a second to get there, but you did. You at least were in the area code. There's a nice attempt at a pass to center. It's just good pass coverage. Panics. You have two options there that you need to figure out. Right? You got this puck right here. You can go for the move, try and curve it around him, or you can go for your pass. If you see that both players are accounted for on top of you, go for the pass. You try to. Not bad. You got a crazy pang. It's just keep that in mind. Go for the pass. There are instances where I'll tell you to go for the curve instead if your guy's not in spot. But gotta be careful about what you do and be more considerate about what you do. That was a good attempt at a pass. Okay, I want to show you something. All right, Panthers, you're not doing badly here. This isn't the worst thing that you can do, especially given where the pass is. I would have left it if I were you, and the reason why is because right here, let's say Panix loses this, and then the FTWZ hits it up to the boards. You look at where he's standing, how he's standing. Unless he tries to curve it around, he's gonna hit it towards that boards. You can stand over to the boards and get it. Or Panix, look where he's running. The only way this guy can really do anything is he's gonna do a UP turn. You pulling it back, you get there first. If you're gonna pull back, you need to do it now, and you need to fast pullback. You do a slower pullback because of that. FTWZ has enough time to read the play. He gets that puck. Don't do that. Fast pullback, because then you get around. You possibly get around Sir Dedigan as well. All right, and you could probably take it to that corner and do a pass, or you can even try to get it around him and do a shot. When you do these slow pullbacks. This is the same thing John Juka did last season. This is one of his biggest weaknesses. He did this, and then the defense gets the puck, and then they go up. And then Sir Dedigan almost takes a shot, but he whips horribly because he sucks at the game. Panix is good. You need to stay with that. Do not back off. If you have puck possession, do not back off. Panthers can go up to the cross. You have puck possession. You would have gotten there first if you kept on the same pace. Even if you didn't, you would have been able to hit it second. Because look where he does it. He hits it to the boards. You would have been able to get there. Right? Instead, you don't... This is a good ping, by the way. Very nice ping. But, like, don't be afraid to take it up yourself. Like, just communicate with Panthers so Panthers goes back. Because you were doing these weird passes this game. And, like, there's nothing wrong with passing. I love passing. But, like, make sure when you do your passes they're telegraphed. Or don't pass at all. Now, that was on puck. That is an awful ping. Hold on. That is on puck. What the fuck? Okay. Well, that got called. Okay. Panthers in box. Alright, Bear family out for the second pen kill. Hits it forward. Just keep it behind the net. Now, once you see this guy in the corner, right? I know that this guy is bad. You're leaving slot open. Never leave slot open. Like, as soon as you see this guy's trying to do for the corner pass, you need to be in slot. He's going to do it again. He almost got it. But this was a great breakaway. You got 2 breakaways on both of your penalties. What do? You try to go for this P3. You hit it right to him. You get a second chance. What do? You try to hit it around him again. And you don't curve it though, so he gets it. Like you gotta go for this post abuse. This isn't a bad dump. Killed the penalty really easily. That was good. Just make sure to watch those passes to slot. Alright, Panthers just needed to go for that LC because we needed Bensky on. Alright, let's see how this goes. Barrett, you walk. Yes! If the guy's crouching in front of you, because I notice you guys do this a lot, fucking 5-hole through him. Now what do you do here, Barrett? You finally do what I told you to, and then you almost get it. You just got back checked. If you do this in one move, like if you curve this instead around the guy, like it can even be a P1 P2 curve or P1 P1. It doesn't matter. You just get it around him. And you keep that puck possession and that momentum. You get a free goal. Like, do you see how you didn't even do the move correctly and you almost got it? Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean now, guys? Like, you just, as long as you're with it and you're doing these moves, you're gonna get chances. Because these goalies, this goalie's just fucking stupid. He's stupid. NMRC 12. I don't know what the fuck this guy is. Try to take it up. Bensky. Okay. Let's hit up. Bear family taking it around. Bensky, you need to just Bensky, you need to take it from this guy because I kept telling him to go for line shit, he didn't. But jokes aside, don't take it from your teammate actually. But good job, Bensky, for keeping the pressure up to keep it up. Okay, nice. Okay, Penix. That line change, literally, watch what they do. They jump out on you. They hit it past you. Bensky, don't try to go for that pang. This isn't your fault, Bensky. Not your fault at all. You see Panix is on it. Panix is trying to hit it. If you can go in front, because the way that this game works, right? And I know that you asked this in the middle of the game. How is this guy outspeeding me? How is this guy outspeeding me? You are slower when you crit chain. You're slower when you have the puck. That's just how the game works. This guy's going to move slower. If you keep running forward there, you had more momentum. You would have been able to get the guy. You would have been able to get the puck, stop the guy dead in his tracks, even if he got past Panix. Right? But instead, you kind of stop to try and hit it, and then that happens. Big Money Man, that is kind of also on you. Not nearly as much, though. Watch out for that far side. Sometimes you leave that far side open sometimes. It's you're such a good goalie, but sometimes your positioning can be either really good or really bad. I want you to work on positioning more. Just keep refining that. You can never be too good at positioning. Because once you get that down, stop relying on the glove as much. Your glove is good, but stop relying on the glove. Rely on your positioning. Because positioning, you don't falter with that. If you are in front of the puck, there is a 99% chance that puck is not going through you. If you try to glove it, there's a chance you miss. There's also a chance that it just doesn't register because of how invincibility frames work. Don't try and rely only on your glove. Rely more so on your positioning. Rely more so on your ability to get in front of that puck. When you rely on the glove, this is what happens. This isn't your fault nearly as much. It's your fault that you're relying on the glove, but it's not your fault that you're having to face this shot. Just work on the positioning and you got it. Alright. Good pass. Again, these guys, what they're going to do, they're just trying to crouch in front of you. Alright? Try and go for that P2, P2. That was a good P3 pass, but try to go for the P2, P2. If you can get the P2, P2, you got it. This guy sucks in the corner, by the way. Panics, if you see that this guy's like aids in the corner, you need to pressure him. And that's what you did, and this is good. And this guy, like, he got a good corner move. But now you're back checking him. And because he's slower now, because he has the bucket, you beat him. I'm going to teach you guys what's called the Frumpy Bear Fat technique. And that's going to help you guys do really good at getting in front of these guys. Because they're going slower than you. This is like I don't know what he was trying to do. I think he was trying to go for a move to like take it to the center and then try to shoot it. Big Money Man, what did I tell you? What did I tell you before? You want to hit the puck? You want to glove? You want to do all that? Do not spam click. Don't. Spam clicking in this game doesn't do much for you. You have to be a very specific situation for spam clicking to help you. Like a P2 P2 pass in the corners. That's like one example where you can kind of abuse spam clicking. In goalie, this is not helping you. Thankfully, you get the last hit. Just time your hits. Time your hits with accuracy, and you hit it the first time. Good back check. You're keeping pressure. Yep, you cleared out your zone. Nope, not yet. Oh, but you're keeping on him. Okay. Right. I want to dissect this for a second. This guy is not taking it back and around. If you see his teammate is in the zone, you can safely assume this guy is not taking it back and around. He's going to go for the pullback. When you pursue a guy, if he stops for a minute, you press S on your keyboard immediately. That guy's going to try and pull it back through you or around you. Immediately aim down. Try to get that puck. Because if you hit this guy's puck off of him right now, and he turns around and he's trying to go for the puck that's not there, you have a breakaway. You have a B-way. Panics, this is good. You're trying to go for these curves. You're missing them a little bit. If you're missing these curves, that's not bad. Taking it to the corner, that's a good move. Try and go for the pass. I understand taking it around. You're trying to go for this like a convoluted pass. There's nothing wrong with that, but just like go for the pass basically. You kind of got snubbed there. You just need to make sure that you're hitting both shots with P2 to get that maximum like range. That was kind of bad. That was mostly a bad line change. If you're running into somebody, don't crouch while running. Crouch after you get there. Luckily, this guy also kind of blows. And Big Money Man, your close side was a little open, like pretty open. I'm gonna be honest. Try and make sure when you come out, coming out a little bit more towards not the middle, but like you want to make sure you're centered to the posts a little bit. Because if you're centered to those posts, this guy's not going to get a chance to shoot it in or post abuse it. It's going to have a harder time to do much. You can keep pressuring him by moving up a little bit more. Don't move too much up. I mean, he can curve around you, but like, you know, there's a good zone. Panthers, not a bad move. This is really good. I like this because you have a better crit chain than these guys. When you get to this position right here, I understand the appeal. You're trying to go for like that post abuse. The guy's not far out. What you want to do is that you want to go for far side. These are just small things you need to read. This guy's coming in close side, you got to go far side. Unless there's a little gap and you think you can get the post abuse, then you can go for the post abuse. As soon as this guy converges, you know that you're not getting it. He kind of reads it. Now, line change is desperately needed. Bensky's on. Okay, good. Okay, fighting for that puck. Nice. I like this. You're staying tenacious for it. I would like for you to go for line change, but seeing as you're fighting for that puck, that's good. Good shot. But just make sure when you're shooting, don't shoot straight at the goalie. Make sure you're shooting far side or you're shooting close side for the post abuse. Those are your two options. If you shoot the center, the goalie's going to save it. Just make sure when you're aiming a little bit more consistently towards those hot zones because you're going to be able to score. Now you go for the line change. I don't mind this Bensky because you're waiting for the line change. Now that the guy's there, boom, you go. Perfect timing. Perfect. I like this. Not a bad pass. Good shot, though. Barrett, your problem when you shoot from passes, you do really good at shooting these passes. You have good timing. Accuracy is your problem. You need to practice that. What are you going to do? I want you to make sure, visualize the post. Visualize where you're shooting. You want to shoot towards the insides of those posts a little bit. You don't want to shoot the center. You want to shoot towards the insides of those posts. If you are afraid that you are going to hit the post, aim a little bit more towards the opposite side, just towards that post, because this will be easier for you. It's going to be easier angle. Try and go for that. Because you shot the close side, and the angle is not as easy. This is a good attempt. Barrett, you just need to be closer in with your angle. If you were inward more, if you were in towards the net more, that would have been a goal. All right. Okay. FOV of Doom. Okay. This is not bad. Penix, I want you to do something for me. When you get this first hit, you double hit it. If you're gonna double hit it, curve it inward. Your guy gets a pass. Otherwise, don't double hit. Go for your crit chain. Go for your crit chain because then you get a little bit more opportunity to take it around FWZ. You get to keep the puck possession. Either go for the pass or just go up with it to corner. That's your chances. That's what you need to work on. Don't hit the puck away from you. You want to keep the puck as close to you as possible when you play the game. If you keep the puck as close as possible, you get to keep the puck possession more times than not. If you hit it too far away, this guy's really close to it now. This guy is going to beat you 99% of the time unless he whiffs horrendously. Don't give him that opportunity. It's good pressure, though. Keep fighting for it. I don't mind this at all. This is not bad. Good look for the pass. Good look for the pass. Remember my earlier criticism? This is exactly what you need to do. Look for those passes, right? Now, you also were... somebody was hit, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. So they're about to call a pen or not. I don't know. Or I just paused it. But, Panthers, when you get this pass, I'm going to back up 5 seconds. You see this guy's covering your asshole. He moved in now. As soon as he moves in, this is not you need to just be a little bit more accurate with these passes on these shots on slot. You whiffed. We're gonna work on these things. I'm gonna make a small bullet point list. We're gonna work on certain things as a team. One of the big things that we need to work on is shooting from slot. You guys are doing really good at getting the passes to slot, but none of you are finishing. Just finish in the slot. And you guys are going to be up. Realistically, if you guys work a little bit more on these shots and work on how to do better with these breakaway chances, this game could have easily been a win. It would have been a blown out. We would have won 5-1. It's the small things that are killing you. Because I know all of you know how to curve. I know all of you know how to shoot. I know all of you know what to do in the situation. It's just you guys need to be a little bit better at working off of that. There wasn't a pen call, by the way, which is horrendous. Good shot opportunity. I like that shot. Good pass. It's just unfortunate. When you see this, actually, Actually, bad pass. Bad pass. Don't know why. You're wide open with the puck. Panthers are getting doubled in the slot. You see that? Go for a shot. I don't care if you're going to get mechy with it or not. Just go for something. Because you have the open ice. You have the open opportunity. Or better yet, try to draw one of them in the corner. Do something. Don't go for the pass to the two guys that are in the middle there. They're going to hit it away easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Not sure Dedica has a breakaway opportunity. Panthers, I don't mind you trying to keep for that puck, like the pass. This isn't bad. Once it crosses this blue line, he's gonna shoot. Like once you see, here, watch. I'll tell you when you need to go. Now, you need to convert on Sir Dedica right now. Maybe even like a couple of moments earlier. Panics as soon as you see that Sir Dedica is doing this. Panics. You need to watch FDWZ. The reason why FDWZ is not able to cross the zone before that puck enters it. He's out. He's not passing to Sir. He's not passing it. He's gonna take the shot. Moni. What's wrong here, Moni? What am I looking at? Do we see the problem? Do we see the problem? Yeah, you can't do that. No, good paying Panthers. Good defense Panics. You guys kept on it. That's on puck. If they call that, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Okay, they didn't. Thank God. Alright. Okay. You can see, I know you can see this guy right here. Why are you trying to curve it in? If that guy was in P3, that's a shot on net. Luckily he wasn't. Try and take that up yourself. Because look where he's standing. He's trying to, like, I don't know what he's trying to do. He's like trying to force something. If you can take that up yourself, you got it. You fucking got it. Just keep going. Because both of you are low stamp. They go for a double line change. Okay? Alright, Panthers. Nice try. I don't mind that. Barrett taking it up. Okay? Not bad on the line change. Like, it could have been better, but it's not horrible. Okay. Barrett. You get cooked by this pullback move. Groot, I don't blame you. But once you see this, like once you see the guy do this, like that, 9 times out of 10 he is not passing. 9 times out of 10 he's about to shoot. Now luckily, this is the easiest save of Big Money's life. Because it shot right up. Barrett, okay. Good to stay with that puck. Good save, Money. Routine save. Okay, Adam. Let's try and take it up. Vera Groot, you got in the way. Good. Good pressure. Okay. Blackwell now is on it. Okay. I don't mind you hitting it there, Barrett. But when you see this guy's like here, okay, yeah, you do. Okay, you know what? I'll give you credit. You did it. You do move right when you need to. You did it right when you needed to. See? Barrett, this is good. This is what I want from you. This is what I want from everybody. He curves it around. He tries to get it around. He just misses. That's all. He just misses. He hits it into the guy on accident. That's fine. You're at least trying to do these things to get around these people. If you're creative with this puck, you're going to have more chances. This is good. Good. Keep doing this. Puck handling is very important to getting offense going. Now this is nice. Okay. Don't try and force the shot here. Look at your angle. Your angle is awful. If you're going to try and shoot from here, you need to pull this back right now, and then you need to go towards the center and shoot. But no, you need to take it to the corner and do your pass. He tries to do this pullback move. You read it finally. Now you do your own pullback move. That wasn't bad. Now you try to go ahead. VR Groot. No. You don't do that. You watch your pass. If you don't watch pass, you're going to get fucked. Now, this guy, for whatever reason, decided, oh, let's not pass. Let's try and take the worst P3 shot of my fucking life. Barrett. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'll do the same with it. Alright, Panthers back on the ice. Okay, Panthers. If you see a guy crit chaining, this guy's not 5-0-ing. First off, this guy's critting it. If you're going to try and hit it, you got to crit it. If you see him crit chaining like this, figure out what his path is. He's not curving very well. He's just going around in these basic directions. You can read that. Crouch in front of him. Try and read where he is going and crouch in front of him and break the crit chain. That's all you got to do. VR group, nice pressure to try and back check. Good. Okay, good dump for line change. Alright. Panthers trying to go for the pass. Okay, that was a big pen. Now, let's see what happens here. Gotta remember. Pull back. Okay. This is a good move by Sir Daddy Gut. Panthers, I need you to do me a favor, or whoever's taking the shot. Crouch as soon as you see this. Like, because he's gonna try and go for that puck. This is actually a good move. I gotta give him credit. But good back check. Very good back check. Good way to keep with that puck. Good back check again, Panthers. Like, these are two very good defensive moves. Pass. Pass. I know you got the free shot. Like, look at where this guy is. Look at where both of these guys are. If you like, I'm gonna teach you this pass a little bit more. Like, if you 5-hole pass right here to your teammate, if you curve 5-hole pass that to your teammate right here, goal! Goal! Panics doesn't whiff often. Goal. Now, once you try and do that shot, you need to 5-hole through that guy, because that guy's going to crouch in front of you. Or you need to red heart P1. Try to get around him. Hell, even curve around him. It doesn't matter. Just don't hit it into him. Bad Panax. No. You see this guy back away like a little, like he puts himself in the cuck chair? You don't fucking let him do that. You don't let him do that and then give him the puck. No. Now, thankfully he doesn't hit it. No. Take it up. Here's what you do. Alright, I'm going to call this out from now on. You take it up a little bit to at least this blue line. Panthers goes cross, very far cross. Now he can't cover you both. If he keeps pressuring on the Panthers, you go up. If he pressures onto you, you pass to Panthers. Free breakaway either way. This guy overextends, that's how you punish him. You punish. You see opportunities like this, you punish. You don't give him a chance. Now this isn't bad, but Panthers, as soon as you get this puck, you go into whiff city. Because you fucked up your pullback. If you're gonna pull back, you got to double pull back. Because if you double pull back here, you get it at least a little bit in front of you, and then you can tee yourself up for a shot. Because you don't, you kind of whiff. Then you try to go around. That's not bad. Panic, stay with it. It's a good shot attempt, but it just wasn't there. That was a good pass attempt, but when you're this close up, if you try to P2 that one, it's not gonna go there. I know it's a little bit harder to do. P1 that. If you P1 that, that's like right in front of Panthers. That was a really good move. You just gotta work on it. Good pang. Good. I know it didn't work out. Look what you're doing here. You're trying to go towards the center. You're trying to do these curves to get around them. Good. You get these opportunities. Panthers, not bad. You just got back checked, right? Take it a corner. If you see this guy's right on you, take it a corner. Try and take the pass. Don't let him just keep it there. Like, you got to push him. Good job. P2 that if you can. You couldn't. That's fine. Panthers, Panic's not bad. Panics, don't do that. Once you get the puck here, don't pull this back. Look at where everyone is. Everyone's on one side of the ice. You pull this back, you're not getting it past him. He's going to be staying there waiting for you. Take it around. The reason why, you get around these people, and then you can cut back in if you want and break their ankles. If that's what you want to do. By doing this, you're making it very readable. You gotta realize where the open ice is. If you see both people on this side, go to the other side. You gotta take advantage of that. Otherwise, you're not gonna do much. You pulling it back here, like it works out because they're stupid, but you don't even get the shot. You just because if you take that around them, you get a shot opportunity. You hit in the corner, that's not bad. It was a good pass attempt. You just need to make sure you're better with those double hits. If you get that double hit, you would have had to pass the slot and might have went somewhere. Accuracy is also important with those. If you aim that a little bit more further in the slot. Now, good back check. Okay, you need to go for a line change desperately. Nice try, Panthers. Okay. Good. Tio. Pull our goalie. Okay, here's where things get a little dicey. Okay, you lose the face-off, right? Here's what you need to do. Panics, don't go all the way back. Try and stand where this corner is where he hits. Because you see where he's facing. You know what he's going to try and do. This is nice. I like this. This is, okay, good pressure. There, good pressure. Okay, Panics. Nice. Alright. You see this guy crouch in front of you, right, Panics? You see he's trying to do that? If you hold on. Two things you can do here. Two things. I know this is hindsight, right? You can Red Heart P1 that. You could shoot it right here, by the way. Or if you want, you can P1 that to your teammate who's wide open. You try to force the P3 shot. I know there's 14 seconds left. There's a lot of panic. Nice try, Barrett. Nice try, Panthers. Just can't do it because they're playing lockdown defense. They're going to try and do that. You got to go for your open man. It's a nice pass. Just they had good pass coverage. They had good coverage on the defense. It happens, right? They are not better than you. Look at the shots for a second. 8-4. You had double the shot opportunities as these guys. You had more than that too. Sometimes you whiffed, right? Same could be said for them, right? They played better than you. And that was because of the fact that there are certain things that you guys just didn't do. And that's somewhat on me. I need to be better at helping you guys with this. But you guys need to notice certain things. You guys need to figure this out. I'm going to help you out with these things. We're going to go over them. I'm going to make a bullet list alongside this video that we're going to talk about. We're going to go over it together as a team. All right? All right.